Hi everyone, welcome to SUNY ESF and welcome to the Department of Environmental Studies. My name is Dr. Bennett Whitmore and I'm here to help with your orientation to the department and to the campus. Very happy to be here. I wish I was with you in person, but it's not to be at this point in time, so we're going to make the best of it. From my presentation, we're going to then transition to Dr. Andrea Parker, who's our undergraduate curriculum coordinator. She'll talk about the curriculum. Also, we're going to hear from Erin Ticelli. You've probably been in touch with Erin about advising. She has some more information along those lines. And finally, Dr. Teresa Selfa, who will be acting chair this semester as I will be on sabbatical, returning in the spring. So Dr. Selfa is going to talk about faculty and also about research that happens within the department and opportunities that you may be able to find if you're interested in research. So I will start with some background on the department, and then from there we'll move on to the other presenters. So welcome. So within the Department of Environmental Studies, we have two different programs. We have the Environmental Studies Bachelor of Science degree, and then we have the Environmental Education and Interpretation Bachelor of Science degree. The Environmental Ed and Interpretation program is new to our department this semester, and it had been previously housed in the Department of Biology. The person in charge is Dr. Sherry Dan. If you're interested in learning more, I'm sure you could reach out to her and she'd be more than happy to give you more information. Overall, though, both of our programs have the similar goals. One is to utilize critical thinking skills in relation to environmental affairs. The second is to apply the knowledge of environmental and science communication skills and to write effectively in various contexts. The third is to integrate social sciences, humanities, and natural science disciplines that are important for environmental problem solving. The fourth is to demonstrate an awareness, knowledge, and appreciation of the intrinsic values of ecological processes and communities. And finally, to understand and engage in the achievement of greater sustainability in diverse social, institutional, and cultural contexts. And finally, before I sign off and pass it on to Dr. Parker, I just want to again welcome you to our department. We're so happy to have you here. Be sure to introduce yourself to the faculty and also to reach out to the current students because they're always an excellent source of information and insight into the campus and our campus life. We do have a department office. It's in 211 Baker, and we have an office assistant who's Rebecca Hart. I'm going to put up her picture. Rebecca has a lot of answers already to questions that you might have. If she doesn't have an answer, she'll find out and she will get back to you. So please come by and introduce yourself. And finally, I want to talk about ESSO, ESSO. It's an environmental studies student organization. It's a great way to get to know the other students in the department and to get involved on a local, even community level with some activities that are important to the department and to yourself. So be sure to at least check it out. And Rebecca can give you information about the contact information for the officers. So good luck, and here's Dr. Parker.
Hi, my name is Dr. Andrea Philpash Parker, and I'm an associate professor in environmental and science communication in the Environmental Studies Department here at SUNY ESF. I am also the undergrad curriculum coordinator for the department. Today I'm going to quickly go through our undergrad degree programs. As Dr. Whitmer noted, Environmental Studies has two Bachelor's of Science degrees, one in Environmental Studies and the other in Environmental Education and Interpretation, which, as she mentioned, is new to our department and had been previously housed in the Environmental and Forest Biology Department. Environmental Studies has three option areas: Environmental Policy Planning and Law, Environment Communication and Society, and Natural Systems Applications. Please note, if you're interested in the Natural Systems Application option area, this has different requirements for biology, chemistry, and math during your first and second years of your program. So please talk with your advisor, Erin Ticelli, about this early on if you are interested in this option area. Option areas for the environmental studies degree are declared generally at the end of your sophomore year. So use your coursework in the first few years of your program, as well as your own career aspirations for determining what option area you want to pick. The natural systems application area, again, is an outlier and will need to be determined by fall semester advising in your first year. The Environmental Education and Interpretation program does not have any option areas and thus does not require an option declaration. This degree is unique to our department and includes a summer field lab at our Cranberry Lake Biological Station. We hope that students will be attending this field experience after their first year of coursework. For both degrees, students will be initially advised by a lower division curriculum coordinator, Erin Ticelli. At the end of sophomore year, you will be assigned a faculty advisor who will serve in this capacity for the remainder of your degree program. Student handbooks are available on the ESF Environmental Studies website. Please refer to the 2020-2021 academic year handbook for guidance on your degree program. It contains useful institutional information as well. Thanks, and feel free to contact me at my email. It's amparker@esf.edu if you have any questions or want to learn more, need more information about your degree program. Next, you will hear from Erin Ticelli, the lower division curriculum advisor. Thank you.
Hello, Mighty Oaks. My name is Erin Ticelli. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm the academic advisor for the Environmental Studies Department. I'm here today on our Syracuse campus, which sits on the ancestral lands of the Onondaga Nation, the fire keepers of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. We're very excited to welcome both our environmental education and interpretation students and our environmental studies students to our program this year. As your academic advisor, I'm here to connect you to support services and academic resources across the campus, and that can include accommodation services, tutoring, mentorship programs, creating your academic plan, your fall registration plan, petitioning classes, and keeping you on track for graduation. And the easiest way to keep track of that is to learn your plan sheet.
Your plan sheet helps to keep track of the classes you have taken, what is in progress, and what is left to complete. As you can see, students who bring in credit from high school or a transfer institution will have advanced standing in the program. This example shows an environmental studies major, but environmental education and interpretation plan sheets will look similar. During the week of orientation, we will have advising appointments for individuals to go over any courses that did not transfer or changes that need to be made to your fall schedule. The most important thing for you to do to prepare for this meeting is to check your plan sheet and make sure you've gotten credit for all of the college level courses you have taken prior to enrolling.
Remember, the mightiest oak in the forest is just a little nut that held its ground. You can do this, and we'll be here to support you in any way we can. Now, to close out this video, here's Dr. Teresa Selfa.
Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Teresa Selfa. I want to welcome you also to the Department of Environmental Studies. I am currently in New Hampshire, so you might hear birds in the background, which is a nice benefit of being here. This fall, I will also be the acting department head when Dr. Bennett Whitmore is on sabbatical. I'm a professor of environmental studies. I have been at ESF since 2010. And I just want to take the opportunity to tell you a little bit more about faculty research and some of the opportunities you will have to be involved in research if you are interested. So all the faculty in the department have very active research programs, all very diverse. Some of us do international work, some of us do domestic work, very different types of environmental issues, from urban industrial pollution to ideas about nature and wilderness. Myself, I work a lot on agriculture and sustainability issues. And one of the things I'm interested in is how you can use things like certification, sustainability certification and labels to transmit information about the sustainability profile of a particular item. So another example of one of the graduate students who I'm currently working with, who is doing a really interesting study looking at community gardens in Syracuse and how they provide both ecosystem benefits, as well as social benefits to gardeners. And in particular, she's really interested in this summer, how is that different because of COVID? How are gardeners' experiences different, their practices? So that's a very interesting interdisciplinary project. So you will meet me in EST 132, many of you, the orientation for first year students. And during that seminar, all the faculty will be coming in and telling you more about their research. And in the meantime, you can reach out if you look at the different web pages of faculty members and see if there's a particular faculty member who has interests that you really, research interests that you're really, keen on, and you could reach out to them ahead of time. So in the meantime, I just want to welcome you and enjoy the last days of summer.